Hope this is safe to use, Victor.
Yes, no problem. Go ahead.
All right, now the first part is apply this rule if the sender is, let me use my name, is this person. Then you type in the email address, whether internal or external. Do you get? Now I'm going to use an internal person. Let's say Jones, or let's use an external since we're working on XPF. Golden's same Gmail at gmail.com. Do you get? If the sender is this person and the recipient is this person. Let me use my own Gmail now, or my Microsoft rather. So now the mail flow rule says if the sender is this person and the recipient is this person, do the following. Forward the message for approval, redirect the message, block the message, add recipient, apply disclaimer, modify the properties of the message. Now we are trying to work on the spam confidence level. So we'll modify the properties of the message. The spam confidence level is turned to 0. This will bypass any security feature that is blocking spam messages. So even if this sender is sending a spam messages or a spam message rather to this person, because you have set this rule that the spam confidence level of this person be set to 0, nothing will stop their message from coming in, except you create another rule that says this person should be stopped from sending in emails. But if it is because of spam that their messages stop before, this rule, once you enable it, the message will bypass any protection service that is stopping spammed messages. Do you get?
Yes.
So
Yes.
let's do another dirty work. So this is for the rule. We'll be creating rules like this. Don't worry. Let's do another dirty work.
Okay. Before you move forward,
Yeah.
just a quick question. If a rule is created before, possibly
Yeah.
maybe by the user
Yeah.
who's native,
Yeah.
and you need to create another rule, are you going to create a rule that will override or the former rule need to be deleted?
Now it depends on what rule you've created before and what rule that you want to create now. For example, let's say
Okay.
you forgot that you created a rule that is supposed to block an entire domain from sending you a message. Or you create a rule that will say this complete domain, all their messages, move it to spam or move it to quarantine. Because in your Outlook mailbox, there's no place for quarantine. Please don't forget this. In case you're looking for your quarantine, it is not in your Outlook mailbox. This is somewhere else in the Microsoft environment though. But it's not in then the mail or the rule was created to direct all emails to quarantine from that mail, from that domain. And then you don't know. But these emails are received, they show send from the other end, but in your environment, you are not seeing anything. You go to your message trace. Message trace will tell you where that message is, and then the rule that actioned on it. Do you get? After your
Yes.
message trace, then you see the name of your rule, enabled. So you click on the enabled, you click on edit conditions, then you see everything you've configured. Do you get? So
Yes.
once you see what you've configured, be like, oh, this is it, this is it. Then you tell the customer, please edit this rule. And the customer can't know what he want to do. If you say go edit time, the thing will work. If you say no edit time, you showed him this is it. And this is where the problem is. Do you get? So actually.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
any other question?
there will be need to create any rule that will override our.
If you want to create another rule that overrides it, there might be a breach of rules.
Okay.
Then the two rules are not working.
That is what I'm trying to understand.
Yes, there might be a breach. It's not all situation. Some rules can actually work in isolation. Do
Okay.
you get? Like this rule is working, this rule is also working, everything is working together. But there are some times where you create a rule and you are still experiencing the problem. So you have to go
Yes.
and check. But there is a diagnostics on the Microsoft portal. I can't actually show you the Microsoft portal. There is a diagnostics on the Microsoft page where you can actually see the rule that is working on the mailbox. So it's going to show you there's an inbox rule working on this user account. Sometimes it gives you the name, sometimes it don't. So once you see that, you will know what you are pointing at.
Okay.
Do you get?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's do one more thing and then we can do small troubleshooting. Now, yeah, somebody wanted to say something.
Does this spam this same rule also applicable to for instance, a ticket came in and said that they are having a Gmail account, then all the email that is coming in from another user from outside, it's going straight to their spam. Is it the same issue that applies to this?
Now,
The message.
your question is not quite clear because they are having a Gmail account. Gmail is actually different from Microsoft. Do you get?
Okay, so for instance, if I'm sending from Microsoft now to a Gmail,
Yeah,
and in their Gmail now, it's going straight to their spam box. I mean,
yeah,
to the spam. So what
yeah.
could be the issue?
All right, now, when you are sending emails out, and then your EOP, Exchange Online Protection configurations, are not set, there's a high tendency that those email provider will reject your email. What do I mean? For example, there is DKIM, that's DKIM, there is DMARC,
Okay.
there is SPF. All of them have their own functionality. I will drop a link on the chat so you can also go through for DKIM, DMARC, and SPF. They are protection records.
Okay.
Now, if you send an email out, the protection of that email provider will check if the sender is valid. If the email has an electronic signature and if there's a policy on the email. Now, for example, you're sending emails out and they keep complaining that it goes into their spam. The first thing to do is to check your domain if your 3 records are published. And we always do this using the Martian. So this is a tool you can use. Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So now this is this is a third party tool. Now let me use my domain. That will be g96.com.ng. Now let's check this domain against those 3 features. So it's telling me now your domain does not have a DMARC record. Now you see the following listing. Your domain is at risk to being abused by phishers. So my domain can actually be phished. SPF is not published. DKIM is also not published. So now you already know that the emails that are going out from here, there's a high tendency, there's a 90% chance they will be rejected. Do you get?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, the first thing you do is to publish these three records. Now, this record, you can get it from the Microsoft analysis page, but I'll show you how to configure this record. This is provided to you. This is also provided to you on the Microsoft environment. Now, where do you publish these records? You've been hearing publish, 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 publish. Where do you publish these records? You publish these records on the third-party team that manages your domain. Microsoft does not have the ability to register a domain or manage a domain. They only have the ability for email services. So even when you see purchase domain in Microsoft Admin Center, hope you can still see my screen.
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes.
can. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is your environment for your domain. So you see it's possible issues. And then if you go in here, you will see your records. And then you see the status. It's going to show red for the status. So first of all, you publish all these three records. Your TXT is your emailing record. This is your protection record. It also serves as your XPF. And then CNAME is your auto discover record. After that, then you go to, this is serving as your XPF. Then you go to security portal to get your DKIM. I know it's a lot of information now, but as we go on, I know on the course outline, there's a place for DMARC DKIM. So we are going to spend a lot of time speaking about them.
Okay.
So you go into your security portal to go and collect your DKIM record. And then you go to where you publish, where you bought your domain rather, where you bought your domain from. And the people managing your domain for you, that is where you, okay, email and configuration, policies and rules. So this is just a head stop for where you can get your DKIM. Then it's under email authentication settings. And then you go to DKIM. On your DKIM page, you see all your domains, whether internal domains or custom domains. You click on the domain, and then you find your domain keys. These are the keys you publish on your registrar page or your domain manager's page. So if you bought your domain from GoDaddy, from Q servers, from namespace, Namecheap, from anywhere, you just log into the page and then you publish your domain. I could have loved to publish my own today, so you see, but if I publish it today, the day we're actually doing the course outline, I'll have nothing to publish except we buy a new one and then publish that day. Do you get? So this is where you get it from.
Yeah.
And then you go to your domain service providers and then publish it. It takes 10 minutes to 48 hours, regardless of if the customer is throwing back fleets, shouting and all. If his domain service provider does not publish it, Microsoft will not be able to verify. For example, let's say you've taken this record now that is showing error. Then you go to your domain service providers and then you publish it. Microsoft will wait for them to publish and publicate. And then, then they will go there and verify if you have published it. Then they will give a check mark that it is okay, that you own it. If you don't publish it, they will not do anything. Let me show you an error. Let me show you so that you understand. Microsoft will tell you we did not detect your TXT record. So it means they've gone there to check. And okay, they go and publish it. So let's say you click continue here to verify it. This is your domain setup. You see, we didn't detect that you added new records to. So make sure that the record you created at your host, that's your domain host, has exactly match the record shown here. If they do, please wait for our system to detect the changes. Do you get? This usually takes around 10 minutes, although some DNS hosting providers requires up to 48 hours. So Microsoft will go there and go and check. And if they don't see it, okay, they will tell you this error. They can give you this error till Jesus comes if you don't publish it. Do you get? So you have to publish it. Microsoft will go and verify, and then it works. Now, after publish, there are situations whereby after publishing your DKIM, your DMARC, and your XPF, your emails are still going to spam. Do you get? It happens. What do you check next? You check if that domain has been blacklisted. For example, let's say a tool called mxtoolbox.com. Then you type in your domain. That will be g96.com.ng. And then look up, and then you click on the drop down, then you check blacklist. Did you see? We noticed that you are on a blacklist. So these people have blacklisted me. So now for me to get my domain clean, I have to reach out to these people. Then it's not a very tedious procedure, but you have to reach out, and then they will whitelist you, and then you are removed from the blacklist. So even with your DKIM, your DMARC, your SPF, somebody can just be somewhere and just blacklist you. Now, this is the reason why you are blacklisted. For example, you keep on doing, as a human, you keep on doing negative things, negative things, negative things, negative things. There's this rumor, or naturally, a lot of persons will be like, no need that guy, or not bad person. Is it true?
Yeah.
Yes. It circulates, it circulates, it circulates. And then a lot of persons, they don't even know you, like facially, or they've not interacted with you, but you are subconsciously on their mind that this person is a bad person. And then when a mail is sent to that person that you've not interacted with before, you're already on their blacklist that you are a bad person. So you have to reach out to them to tell them, I've repented, this and that, with your DKIM, DMARC, and SPF well published, and then they will allow you sending emails, because there's a global space called the emailing space that reads everything that happens to every domain. That is why two persons cannot have one domain. You see this domain I'm having here, only me have it in the world. No other person can have it, because it is your identity in the cloud.
Okay.
Do you get? Yes.
Yeah.
Another reason why your emails can be going to spam folder on their end is also they may be having a rule that moves your email to spam folder. Like I showed you before, on our own end, we have a mail flow rule that can actually move mails coming from a particular domain to junk, to quarantine, to anywhere. Apart from this mail flow rule, there is something called the inbox rule. It's also a rule that can move emails to different folders depending on the configuration on Outlook. So I don't know if any other person have another concern or question you need clarity on.
Sorry, that blacklisting. If we are the one on the other hand that we need to remove someone from blacklist, how can we go about that?
Now let's say, for example, the person's emails are being they are going to junk, they are going to junk, they are going to junk, and then you check on the email. How do you check on the email if their spam confidence level is low? Okay, let's do this one. So apart from the email I'm opening now, please close your eyes to every other email. Okay, that's on the lighter note though. So now you open the email like this. Click on the three dots. No, let's double click. Okay. Then you go to view on the other window. Oh. I'm trying to get something called the message header. So we analyze it together and then you see. Okay. You see you won't do it today ahead. Okay, so this is Outlook on the computer. Let's look for an old email. Migration batch. Give me 1 second, guys. So this information, can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now this information is called the message header. It's called the message header. It contains everything that happens to your message while it was coming in. So most times when a message delays, when a message comes in maybe after 2 hours, after 3 hours, after 7 hours, and the customer is asking you what happened to my message, request that he sends you the message header. It's a very long detail though. Then you try to analyze it. Message header analyzer. So the reason I'm using this is to show you how you can actually see the spam confidence level. So it's going to show you everything on the message, the subject, the message ID, the creation time. It was delivered after 1 second, the person who sent it, the reply, and then the CC. Now the details. Delivery time, 1 second. Now you see this spam confidence level, 1. So now when you check on this spam confidence level, here it's 1, it can be 9. Let me show you the spam confidence level reader. So this is the spam confidence level documentation. So if it is 1, the message skips any filtering. If it is 2, spam filtering determine the message that it wasn't spam. If it's 3, it is marked as spam. Or rather 5 to 6. Then from 7 to 9, the spam confidence level is very, very high. From here, you can either be rejected or quarantined. Depends on what you've configured in your environment. Do you get? So once you check your message header and you see it is 7, then you will know why the message is going into junk, because the spam confidence level is high. Now, it is blocked from our end. I remember your question. How then do you put this person in a safe senders list or unblocking the person? So you go to security or defender portal, then you look for safe sender. So this is your safe sender. Safe sender for device, safe sender for asset, safe sender for domain, safe sender for users, groups. So you can put the person here, safe sender list, and then you add the domain or the person, and then the person's whitelisted. You can also do it from your Outlook. So you go into your settings, and then you go into, you can just send for block, or rather senders. So you can put it here. You can add a safe sender. You can also block a sender or domain, whichever one you want. So from here, it is already whitelisted. Any email coming in, it is added to safe sender. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other one? Any other question? So we are good to go for day one.
Yeah, I think we
Yes, we are.
value already.
Okay, so
We're getting the value of the day.
You're getting the value for. Oh, this is just the beginning. Oh, information go choke. All right, so my assignment is this. In as much as now, first day, this is my assignment. Go and check the possibility and the resolution steps for sending an email out of your organization through forwarding. Let me put it on the chat. The possibility, if it is possible, and the resolution, assignment. For sending a mail out of the tenant via forwarding. So by tomorrow, this is what we'll start with before we go focus on every other thing. So guys, hope it was not so much for the information. I'm actually happy that you registered for the training. Trust me. Hello, George. George, you can mute. Trust me, there's a lot of benefit in the Microsoft space. There's a lot of benefit in the Microsoft space. It actually helps you to interface with different cultures. It actually helps you to interface with different people around the world. Forget about not just the money. Let's not say forget about the money, because now while all of us there. It also helps you to see. Yeah, I'm coming, George. It also helps you to see the world through a different or in a different way, rather. Apart from you coming into the Microsoft space to make money, it also helps you to understand how other people behave and how things are done in other countries. All right, yeah, George, shoot.
My question is, you gave an assignment, and I was trying to pen it down, and before you, I didn't get that correctly. So I don't mind if you don't mind, please, could you repeat yourself?
Okay.
Where we're starting tomorrow.
Okay, I dropped I don't know if you can see the chat. I dropped it on the chat. The possibility and the resolution. Let me edit this. The resolution steps. It's not something I expect to be easy though. Resolution steps for sending a mail out of the tenant via forwarding. So I want to know if it is possible to send a mail out, and also how you can configure sending a mail out of your organization through forwarding. Let me explain what it means. Is it possible? Yes or no? Then 2, if you want to send a mail out, or you want a mailbox in your organization to receive an email and then forward it automatically to a mailbox in Gmail or Ionos or GoDaddy automatically. So as it's touching your mailbox, it's doing auto forward to that mailbox. How can you configure it? Do you get?
Come again, please.
Okay, so the assignment, or should I change the assignment? It looks kind of difficult, right?
Yes, it's that.
It's dicey, right? No worry. Let me just change it. Let me just change it. How many of you have any other computer apart from Windows? Maybe Linux or Apple. Are we on Windows?
A window.
Oh, we are on Windows. Okay. Let me change it to. Oh, I should just leave this one. You can try it out.
Maybe we should
Right.
leave it.
So
Let's
don't
try
try
it. If we fail it, we don't fail and without. If we get it, we don't get and without. Somebody like me now, God, Google is my friend right now. We just use Google. If you don't work, I tell you, it don't work. But you can still break you can still break it down like how you want. So it's more like two questions in one. We should find out the possibility there.
Yeah.
Anyhow, where I interpret am, if I get it or if I fail it or then we hear from others. But it is worth trying. We should at least let's try it and see what we can make out of it rather than chicken out.
Actually, all right. Let me leave it. Let me leave it. As if you say, my student like challenges. No, allow it there. All right. All right. Any other question? Any other question?
Let it be that every other person is. Let us hear what others have to say if they want to change it, so that I won't be the only one saying.
No, it's good to have a challenge, just like you said. That is actually what is going to give in the morale to teach us. Eventually, we don't get it
Exactly.
because if we don't try it,
Exactly.
it's okay. You
Let
know,
us at least try. Yes, that's it.
No, Allah. No, Allah. My guys want to go dirty. No, Allah. You guys are welcome to dirty your hands. All right.
with apple
Yeah.
and homo.
Yes. Now wash now hand tomorrow. Okay. So I don't know if anybody has anything to say, questions, observation. If I was too fast, if there are a lot of things you don't understand, let's hear so that maybe by tomorrow I'll be a little bit slower, reduce the information speed. Yeah, I would like to hear feedback because it's actually my first time taking you guys, so I really want to know.
Of course, there could actually be a little bit of breather in the lecture to give us some appetite to understand what you're saying. Yes, you are doing great. We're following, and then I don't know about others, but then you could actually have a breather as well.
All right, all right, nice one, Victor.
For me, so far so good. So far so good.
All right.
So thankfully, the class was recorded, so we can just go through it again before the class tomorrow.
Yeah, that's another one. That's another big one. Yes. Any other person? All right. So guys, there was something I missed. I was supposed to show you something. Sorry. About message trace. Not part. So apart from the analyzer, let me just touch this before I go. Apart from the analyzer, you can actually look at the message trace yourself and do a little bit of analyzing or analysis. Do you get? Now, if you go down, you're going to see a number of breaks.
Which environment is this?
This is not an environment. This is Notepad, and this is your message header. That's the details from your message. For example, if you receive an email, there's an underlining detail. It's like a backend configuration of everything that happens on that email before it got to your mailbox. So that is what we call message header. Do you get? Are we following?
Yes.
So this is, every message has a message header, be it a message sent to Gmail, Ionos, anywhere. So it will always look like this. And then if you look closely, you can actually see what happened on that message while it's on transit, even without the analyzer. Do you understand? So from the first point, you see the spam message interface. This one, you cannot actually read it. You cannot actually read this. What you should start from is from here. Here. You will see the time, the message, yes. And then it was received by the Microsoft anti-spam message properties for investigation. Do you get? Then if you go a little bit up, you will see when it was about leaving the Microsoft environment. Then you check the time. Then you see the return part. The return part is an email address that receives your report, message report. Now the return part rather is supposed to be your email address as well. Maybe carrying your internal domain or something, but it has to be your email address. So this is also one of the reasons your emails may be rejected if the return part does not match your sender email address. Do you get? So in this aspect, it is still within the Microsoft interface. Then you can see your spam confidence level. If you check your analyzer, your spam confidence level was 1. If you go to your notepad, you also see there your spam confidence level. So if you actually pay attention to a number of things, you will actually see the messages on that spam confidence or on that message analyzer. This is from, this is to, this is CC, the subject of the message, the trend topic, the trend indices, even the date and the time. So most times this is what we check for when it came in, and then the overall time at the very top. So this is 10:29:05. This is when it left the Microsoft server. 10:29:24, 1 second. So if you go to your message analyzer, you will also see it there that it left in 1 second, or it was received in 1 second. Do we understand?
Yes.
Are we still
okay.
here?
Yes.
Una
From
no
what
verse.
you're saying, yeah, if I was to say, going through the analyzer and then the message header, you copy it to your notepad and then checking it raw there to compare it to the analyzer, then you can see that most of the things are similar, and then you can see the
Yes,
information that that's what, if I get it correctly, that's what you're doing, right?
that is correct. Yes.
Okay.
So sometimes in your analyzer, you may not understand what you're seeing. You may just see a lot of things, just blah, 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 blah. But if you take your time and check this, you will actually see your server names or your message server. The first one will be when it left your mailbox. That's BCC foldering. This is identity. No, here. When it left your mailbox, cross tenant, original arrival time. This is it. Then if you go up, you still see your return part and then your cyber identity. And then if you go up a little bit, you see when it was leaving and then when it arrived. At the very top, you see when it arrived. Now, when it arrived and when it left is just 1 second. If you go to your analyzer, you will see it when it arrived, when it left, and when it arrived. When it left, when it arrived.
Okay.
So it's actually the same thing. But most persons will just see this one. Well, I mean, one go to read ABCD A11220 dot 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 dot, and they just go to the and they will just go to the message analyzer. Message analyzer, trust them now, it will just give you details.
Yes.
But there are sometimes you will paste it. Message analyzer will not give you anything. It will not give you anything. This table like this that you see here, you will not see anything.
Basically, it has to do with repetitive activities before you get used to some of these things.
Yes. That's why I'm just trying to like make it just so that the next time you are seeing it, to be like, now the header be this now. Now the header be this now. You get. Yeah, so that's basically it. And this is 2052. That's 8:52, almost 9 o'clock. So that's almost 1 hour we covered. Oh, sorry, 2 hours we covered. And then we'll continue tomorrow. Please be open to anything and pause me, raise your hand, say something once you don't understand. The reason I'm saying that is this. No disrespect to anybody, but it is your money. Do you get?
I'm going to load you
And
with questions as God
sorry?
provided questions. So I'm going to be loading you with questions as God provided.
So if the questions come plenty about the teaching moves of teach, we'll go answer your question to the end of the class. Do you
No,
get?
it's going to match up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Voila. So no disrespect to anybody, but try to get value for your money. It is your money. And then now only you know how you take go find your money, where you take pay. So try to utilize it. Take us back, point us to this. Don't be shy, you. Don't be shy, you. Just say something. More, I'm not getting
I'm
this thing.
shy.
We'll
I'm
go
shy
this.
already.
If I deck you. So just say, sorry, boss, I don't understand this thing. No. Even though it's spelling, even though it's full stop, is this full stop supposed to be here? And then let's check. But just no can go do too much before everybody for this class will just find you come house. Do you get? All
Yeah.
right. So we can call it a day, I guess. So everybody will feel retire. Today is Friday. You can retire to bed. You can go for that party. We don't hope say that we finish this thing. All right. So I'll stop sharing now. Yeah. My sharing icon don't lost.
So, good. This one is day one. You're already giving us assignments. Say, what will happen in day two? Tests.
Ah. Oh my
Exactly.
dear.
Test,
Oh
test
my
and project.
dear. Oh my dear. Man, no verse.
Only day one. Though, we never even get you. We never even clear I finish. You don't give us assignments.
No nah,
Yeah, you're
no
right.
That is
nah.
our scope.
No nah.
Day
Let the
two, we
poor
prepare for
pray.
project and tests.
Listen, who can go
Don't
right?
worry.
I refuse. Oh, nah, even Mildred. I refuse to be scared.
Now me dread. Now Idoko they always Idoko.
I'm not around.
I know.
Man, no worry. It's actually just for you to try to do research. Do you get? Just try to do research.
Yes, exactly.
Just try